Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm the developer of Computer Cuisine Deluxe. What I'm going to do in this video is just show you how to enter in a recipe as easy as possible without doing any typing whatsoever. When I originally created Computer Cuisine Deluxe, one of the key features that I wanted to have was to make it very easy for storing your recipes. I didn't want people to have to type everything if they didn't have to. So now with the advent of the web, you can grab email-based recipes or recipes that are on the web, online, various sites, and it makes it really easy to just either copy and paste or drag and drop text into Computer Cuisine Deluxe's layout. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and as you can see here, we're on Computer Cuisine Deluxe version 6.1, and on the other side I just have a web browser here, and this is set to allrecipes.com. It could be Food Network, it could be basically any site that you see recipes that you want. You can copy and paste. So for this particular video, I'm using a Mac. I'm on OS 10 and I'm using Safari as my web browser. But again, this is just for demonstration purposes. You might be on a Windows PC, you might be using Internet Explorer or Firefox. Any one of those browsers or operating systems would be just fine. It'll be the same process. So what you want to do is find a recipe you like, and for this example, like I said, I'm on allrecipes.com and found a recipe here for chicken katsu. Looks pretty good. Looks like it has quite a few reviews, almost virtually 5 stars, 4.7. And let's say I want to add that to the database. So go back over to Computer Cuisine Deluxe. And as you can see, there's 1,000 recipes already included, and we're on skillet lasagna right now. But we're going to go ahead and click new recipe, and obviously everything is blank. So we're going to go back and click over to the web browser, and we're just going to select chicken katsu. Now, for this example, I'm going to do everything very slow and deliberate, just so everyone has an idea of exactly how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and just select the recipe title name. Then in Safari, you're going to go up to the edit menu, and you're going to select copy. And there's keystrokes right there that say Command C, and once you get the hang of this, if you're new to copy and pasting, you'll be able to just do this all through keystrokes, so you don't have to select the menus. So we're going to go ahead and copy, then we're just going to go back to Computer Cuisine Deluxe, and we're going to select paste. And there you go. So right now we have the recipe title pasted in from allrecipes.com. And we could do the same thing for the ingredients field, but I'm going to do something a little different, which is the drag and drop example, just to show you the various ways you can just drag text and blocks of text into Computer Cuisine Deluxe. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the text that we want to actually add, and this is the ingredients field. As you can see, it's highlighted in light blue. And so what we're going to do now is, instead of just going through the copy and paste, we're going to make a standard click, which is the left click mouse if you have a 2-button mouse, and we're going to click and hold it. Anywhere, as long as you're within this highlighted area, just click and hold. I'm still holding down the mouse button right now, and as you can see, when I'm dragging this over, it will highlight, you may not be able to see it, but it will highlight a little light blue area around the ingredients or the method. So we're going to drop this into the ingredients field, and we're going to let go right here. And pop, there it is. So now the ingredients are all entered in correctly into Computer Cuisine, and we're going to do the same thing for the directions. We're going to select this, go ahead, and we're going to just drag and drop just like we did, and you can see that it's now all ready to go. You didn't have to type anything in, and it's kind of nice. You may notice that the 1 and the 2 weren't carried over. That's primarily because those are for formatting of the website, so you may want to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is click on the little heat right before the word heat, and I'm just going to hit a return just so it's nice and separated. It'll be easy viewing later on when you try to print it or view it. Now for the rest of this, it's very simple. You want to do type, and for this particular one, we're going to do poultry. Then we're going to do style. We're going to say this is a Japanese recipe. And as you can see, when I did poultry, it changed the icon here for poultry. If I did potatoes, obviously the picture becomes potatoes, and so on. So we're going to stick that to poultry. We're going to say how many does it serve, and you can just view. You don't have to click on the actual recipe from allrecipes.com, but you can just see it. That's why I have them side by side. So you can see that this is serves 4. Then we're going to do prep time, and you can see that right here, which is 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and select 10 minutes. Cook time right here, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Cholesterol level, You can actually go down to the nutritional information that's set right here, and it says that it's 125 milligrams of cholesterol. So that's pretty high. So let's go ahead and put high. And for calorie counter, you can go ahead and see that there's calories, and it's 297. So we're going to hit medium. Okay. Now, recipe rating, I'm going to leave this either, what I like to do is either leave this as no stars, or I like to actually select untested when it's a recipe I want to try out but I want to use later. That way I can sift that out for any recipes that I haven't done and I want to perhaps make those at a later date. So we're going to select my recipe. This is no because it's not from my family, that sort of thing. And is it a favorite recipe? We're going to put no. So now that we've done all that, there are some additional notes on the Notes tab from Computer Cuisine Deluxe. That's this little area right here you can click on, and then you can see that now the Notes area is popped up. You may want to grab this link and just pop this into where it says maybe source website. So you can go back over to the web browser, and if you click on Safari, you can grab this from this little icon right here. You can just click again and hold, click and hold, and then you're going to just slowly, I mean I can do it quickly, but I just want to slowly for the demonstration purposes, I'm going to drag that right onto where it says source website and let go. Then that will have that website URL listed right there, and if you ever want to refer to that again, you can just click here to directly from Computer Cuisine launch your web browser. Lastly, we can go to the photo tab, and now if you wanted to import the photos in, you can do up to 3 photos for each recipe. You may want to just go ahead and do that. You could select the photos here and save these to your desktop either by clicking and dragging, or you could do a right click and then you can say save image as, that sort of thing. It would be saved on your desktop, and then you can just go ahead and import those photos in. For this purpose, we're not really going to do that just because I'm trying to just essentially give you the gist of the text importing. Lastly is the nutritional facts. This recipe does have some nutritional information that you may want to type in here. So for example, where it says nutritional information 297 calories, go ahead over into Computer Cuisine and we can type 297. You can obviously copy and paste that as well if you'd like. It's just for me it's quicker just to look at it and just make a quick type. So let's see, we have total fat right here, which is 11.4 grams. So we can go ahead and type 11.4. And then for cholesterol, we can do 125 milligrams. So we can type cholesterol and type 125. And then basically hit enter. And if you notice, the nutritional facts information here actually has been updated. It will have that information of the total fats and cholesterol and show the daily values that will be updated, percentage based on your exact BMR information that you put up here. So this is just a generic 200 pound male setting for roughly 2,000 calories a day. But you can enter that to your exact specs to give you a more accurate reflection of your nutritional facts. So once we go back to the recipe, you may notice that the chicken katsu, the title, because we copied and pasted that from allrecipes.com, it still retains that formatting and fonts, which is gray, and it's kind of different from the rest. See, if we go ahead and scroll through some of these recipes right here, you'll see that it's nicely formatted with that traditional sort of burgundy color. And then when we get to chicken katsu, it's not. So one of the quick ways, if you ever run across that where their fonts are big or bold or different colors or what have you, a quick little script that was added to Computer Cuisine where you just go ahead and go up to the format menu and you can select fix font attributes for this recipe only. Once you do that, it will fix all the fonts and clear everything up to make it look like the other recipes, and voila, that goes back to the standard fonts. These didn't really need any changes because we did the drag and drop option, which essentially just takes the raw text and flows it in. But if these were bolds and really huge and ugly and you didn't want to have to go in and manually make any font related changes, that's just a quick and easy way to make sure that everything's all set up. So that's basically it. It's very simple just to do a drag and drop, and it can be from any website, any browser, and we basically entered in a complete recipe without doing any typing whatsoever. Thank you.